All right, guys, so let's start off by talking about who this video is for. Let's say you're a content creator and all you have is a console and you bought this new laptop and you bought the new monitors and you need something to push to your extra monitors. Or let's say you've got a desk, you've got a clean desk set up and all you have is a laptop that you just bought brand new and all it has is USB-C ports and no HDMI, no display ports or anything like that. So in all of these cases, you're going to need a docking station, and that's what we're going to be talking about: the type of docking station and what a docking station is and how to use it. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the Wavlink docking station that I have right here. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the USB-C 10 gig triple display docking station. Well, technically, it's a 4 display docking station because your laptop's going to also have a screen, and then you can hook 3 more up to this. So we're going to get into hooking this up and making your stuff a little bit more efficient for content creation, gaming, just productivity in general. So let's hop into that. All right, so before we get this thing hooked up and plugged in and all that good stuff, let's go over the specs and what exactly this thing has on it. So as you can see on the screen, this is the Wavlink docking station. On the front is the top picture. On the front, we have a power button all the way to the left-hand side. Yes, it has a power button. I don't understand why some things don't come with a power button now, but it has a power button. If this isn't on, your docking station isn't going to work. So if you pick one up and you plug it in and it's not working, make sure that that blue light is on and the power is on. Next, you have a USB-A 10 gigabit port with fast charging. 2 USB-C ports. These are combined 10 gig. And then 1 TRRS 4-pole 3.5 millimeter jack on the side for microphone and headset. On the back, we've got a gigabit Ethernet port, 3 USB 3.0 ports, and then your display ports. You have 2 DisplayPort 1.4 with DSC. If you don't know what DSC is, it's a streaming compression. It's a video compression. And then HDMI 2.0. You do have an upstream USB-C port. This is the port that you plug into the Wavlink and then plug into your computer, and then a power port. Now we'll get into the display resolutions for both DisplayPort and HDMI on both PC and Mac here in just a second when we actually hook it up. Okay, so let's get to hooking this thing up with both PC and Mac, and we're going to do that both back here in just a second. I do want to say a couple of things about the docking station when it comes to Mac. So if you've got an M1, possibly an M2 that's not a pro version, Mac does some weird stuff with multiple displays, and you may need to make sure that your Mac is compatible with MST and not just SST. One being multiple, allowing you to have multiple video feeds. Windows does this really well with multiple feeds. You can do 3, 4, 5 monitors depending on how you have it set up. Mac likes to do it with one display being your screen on your laptop, and then if you have 2 more outside of that, it's just going to mirror both screens. So you're technically only going to have 2, but you're going to have one really big one. Like I've got 2 monitors back here, and the Mac would take, and you would have one screen on the laptop, and then those 2 screens would be the same thing. They'd be mirror extended. So with this one, it does have the capability to send both screens to a Mac, but if you've got older Macs that don't allow that, it's just going to mirror the screen. So you might want to check which Mac you have and on your respective Mac if it allows for multiple screens to be displayed at once, extending across multiple screens. So with that being said, so let's hop over here and let's start hooking this thing up, and then we'll talk about the display resolutions. Okay, so here is the Wavlink docking station. We're going to be hooking it up to my Mac. It's already plugged in. We're going to plug in the USB-C cable that's going to hook to the Wavlink and the PC at the same time to get the video feed. Now we're going to hook up the HDMI cable to one of the monitors, and then the DisplayPort cable to the other monitor. After we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and plug it into our computer. Again, this is a Mac. We're just going to plug it in one of the USB-C ports, and then go ahead and hit the power button. The blue light will indicate that the power is on, and you should get a feed to your monitors. And there you go, Mac with 3 displays. Now we're going to change over to a PC here really quick. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on really fast. So we're going to go ahead and plug it into our Windows laptop here and plug this in. Wait for it to boot up. And there you go, on all 3 monitors. Easy peasy, no driver, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, so let's get into the resolutions on this thing. So for single display, that would be your monitor, your external monitor, and your monitor that is on your laptop. For Windows, we can get up to 4K 120 with DisplayPort, and then 4K 60 with HDMI. For Mac, it's up to 4K 120 with DisplayPort and 4K 60 with the HDMI. Like I said earlier with the Mac, make sure that your Mac is compatible with multiple monitors. So on to dual monitor setup. For the dual monitor setup for Windows, we can get up to 4K at 60 with DisplayPort and up to 4K 30 with DisplayPort plus HDMI. For Mac, it is up to 4K 30 across the board. Now with a triple monitor setup, which is technically 4, you'd have the screen on your laptop plus 3 other monitors. For Windows, we can get up to 4K 30 on 2 of the monitors, and then the other one would be 1080. For the 4K, it would be 30 frames a second or 30 hertz. At the 1080, it would be 60. For Mac, it is 4K 30 across the board. All right, so there you have it. There is the Wavlink USB-C 10G triple display docking station. Again, all the links and everything like that will be in the description below, along with the chapters if you want to bounce around and just check things out. And yeah, I want to thank Wavlink for sending this to me for me to check out and review. So there's that. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of the questions as I possibly can. That'll do it until the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.